Have you ever made a decision you later regretted? Or reacted to something in a way that, looking back, seemed over the top? If so, you're not alone. We all like to think we're in control of our choices and actions. But the truth is, our emotions often guide us more than we realize. Emotions are powerful things. They can make us see what we want to see, rather than what's really there. They can push us towards ideas that make us feel good about ourselves, even if those ideas aren't true. And they can make us look for proof that we're right, instead of being open to other viewpoints. When we let our emotions run the show like this, it can lead to problems. We might make bad choices or keep repeating the same mistakes. It's like we're stuck in a pattern we can't break out of. But there's good news. We can learn to think more clearly and make better decisions. This skill is called rationality. It's not something we're born with. It's something we have to practice and develop over time. Being rational doesn't mean ignoring our feelings. Instead, it means learning to understand our emotions and not let them control us. It's about being able to step back, take a deep breath, and look at things more calmly and clearly. Let's look at an example from history to see how this works. Long ago in ancient Greece, there was a leader named Pericles. He noticed that many politicians thought they were being smart and logical. But really, their choices often led to chaos and problems for the city. Pericles realized these leaders weren't truly thinking clearly. They were letting their desire for power, money, and attention guide their actions. He wanted to find a better way. So, Pericles came up with a plan. He decided to focus on what was best for everyone in the city, not just what would make him look good or feel powerful. He trained himself to never make quick decisions when he was feeling strong emotions. Instead, he'd take time to calm down and think things through carefully. When Pericles had to make a big choice, he'd consider many different ideas, even ones he didn't agree with at first. He tried to imagine what might happen if he chose each option. This helped him make wiser decisions. By doing these things, Pericles became a great leader. He helped create a time of peace and success for his city. One person, by learning to think more clearly, was able to make a big difference. We can learn a lot from Pericles' example. Like him, we all have the ability to become more rational. It's like we have a wise voice inside us, but it's often drowned out by all the noise of our emotions and the drama going on around us. To hear that wise voice more clearly, we need to practice. Here are some steps we can take. 1. Pay attention to our feelings. Often, we don't even realize how our emotions are affecting us. Start by trying to notice your moods and feelings throughout the day. Are you feeling angry? Sad? Excited? Just noticing these feelings can help you understand yourself better. 2. Ask yourself why. When you notice a strong feeling, try to figure out where it's coming from. Situation. Your partner forgets your anniversary, and you feel hurt and angry. Application. Before lashing out, ask yourself why this affects you so strongly. Is it really about the forgotten date? Or does it touch on deeper fears about not being valued in the relationship? 3. Take a step back. When you're feeling really emotional about something, try to give yourself some time before you react. Take a few deep breaths. Go for a walk. Sleep on it if you can. This can help you calm down and think more clearly. 4. Consider different viewpoints. Try to look at the situation from other angles. What would someone else think about this? Is there information you might be missing? 5. Think about consequences. Before making a decision, try to imagine what might happen as a result. Think about both short-term and long-term effects. 6. Practice, practice, practice. Learning to think more rationally is like building a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger you'll get. Imagine you've been dating someone for a few months, and you're starting to feel deeply connected. One day, you see them having coffee with an attractive person you don't know. They're laughing and seem very comfortable together. You immediately feel a surge of jealousy and insecurity. 1. Pay attention to feelings. You recognize you're feeling jealous, insecure, and perhaps a bit angry or betrayed. 2. Ask yourself why. Dig deeper into these feelings. Is the jealousy really about this specific situation, or is it tapping into past experiences of being hurt? Is the insecurity related to your own self-esteem issues? 3. Take a step back. Instead of confronting your partner immediately or jumping to conclusions, give yourself some time. Maybe go home and do something to distract yourself, or wait until you're calmer to bring it up. 4. Consider different viewpoints. Try to look at it from your partner's perspective. Could this person be a friend or colleague you haven't met yet? Would you want your partner to trust you in a similar situation? 5. Think about consequences. Consider what might happen if you react accusingly versus having an open, honest conversation. How might each approach affect your relationship and your partner's trust in you? 6. Practice. Use this situation to practice emotional regulation. Maybe you decide to have a calm conversation with your partner, expressing your feelings without making accusations, and asking about the situation. By going through these steps, you're more likely to respond to the situation in a way that's healthier for your relationship and personal growth, rather than letting your immediate emotions drive your actions. This approach can lead to better communication, increased trust, and a stronger relationship overall. It's important to remember that being rational doesn't mean becoming cold or unfeeling. Emotions are an important part of life. The goal is to find a balance where your emotions and your thinking work together, instead of your emotions taking over. Also, nobody's perfect. Even if you practice these skills, you'll still have times when emotions get the better of you. That's okay. The important thing is to keep trying and learning from your experiences. By working on these skills, you can start to see the world more clearly. You might find that you make better decisions, have fewer conflicts with others, and feel more in control of your life. It's not always easy, but the rewards are worth it. Remember, every time you pause to think instead of just reacting, you're taking a step towards mastering your emotions and becoming more rational. It's a lifelong journey, but one that can lead to a happier, more successful life. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If something resonated with you, share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be valuable to others. Now, a quick reminder. Make it a habit to learn something beneficial every day. The content you consume is like food for your brain, so be intentional about it. Otherwise, the algorithm might start influencing your thoughts. Reflect on that. We're always accepting your contributions through subscriptions to our channel. Your support will help us with upcoming projects and ensure we continue delivering top-notch content. Join us by subscribing today.